guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany, and this is Coloring Through It. I have a pretty decent sized haul for you today. It's May's my birthday month, so I bought myself some birthday presents. I got quite a bit of stuff on Mercari, a couple of things on eBay, mostly Amazon as per usual, and it's a pretty good mix of supplies and books. There's probably more books than there are supplies. Well, there definitely are. But I'm gonna attempt to get this done and keep it like under like 4 hours like the last one was, because I'm gonna try and get all of it done in one sitting. The last one I did in like a few different chunks, so it just ended up being longer. So we are going to get started with the supplies first, and then go on to the books. I am most definitely, and I know I say this literally every time, but most definitely not going to be able to flip all of the books like start to finish, because we'll be here for 12 days straight. So I will just kind of flip a couple of pages, and if you are interested and you want to see a longer flip, then just let me know, because I will do that for you in a separate video. So nothing is really in order. Everything is kind of chaotic. I'd already kind of put everything away, and so then I had to like get it all back out and like try and figure out like which ones I needed to show in the haul and which ones I hadn't. Yeah, it was the whole thing. So as far as the books go, the supplies, those have all kind of been sitting around because I'm still kind of doing like swatching and getting them put away and stuff. So some of the supplies I have swatches on, some I don't, some I've used, some I haven't. So we will just kind of go through stuff together and see where we can get started. This big box right here. So this is the newest acrylic marker set by Artex. This is the 120 manga set, I believe, and this actually just came yesterday, but I got them all swatched today. So the difference with this set as opposed to other Artex sets like this is that the the number is actually like is printed on it versus the sticker like the other sets. So they did still come with stickers, I think, so you can put them like on the barrel of the marker, wherever you so choose. I don't necessarily know that I'm gonna put them on there just because they end up like coming off anyway, and since they're like this, it works for me. So set those aside and I'll show you the swatches. I'm sure you've seen these before. They are just like Artex's like original brush markers. They've been around for a long time. So that to focus. So this is the brush tip, and you don't need to prime them or anything. They come in these really cool boxes. Ooh, what's this? That is just a card. They come in these boxes, and the other set, I have all of the sets, but the 90 set is the only one that I've left in the box. The previous two I took out and put into a case, because they, like, when they're in this box, they wouldn't stand up. Like, they would kind of just like fall over to the side, and it was really hard to like keep them straight. But this set, the box, like the little squares are a little, you can't really see that, take that on too, they're smaller, so they actually fit in here and they don't like turn sideways and stuff. So like they'll actually just stand on their own, which is nice. So I will definitely leave them in this box. and still keep them on the side because they are super juicy. And a few of them, when I took out of the box to swatch, had like bubbles of ink coming out because they're so juicy. So warning for that if you get them. Just don't want all that paint like rushing into the tip because it'll kind of flood it. Here's the swatch. Ooh, that was too close. So I just left it in the order that they were in the box, and I went off that sheet of stickers to write them down easier. So this is the 120 sets. All of these down here are kind of like the skin tones, and there's 2 metallics and a few pastels, quite a few grays, a lot of yellows as per usual. I really like this like row here though, so like 69 to like 80, like these like darker, like dusty looking colors. So I like those. So that is that. We'll put it over there. And staying with the acrylic markers, I have swatched these, but I don't know where I put the swatch chart. And there's a really bad glare from my light, but this is a 60 set of acrylic brush markers by, oh gosh, I don't remember the brand. I think it's like Just Art or something. But I like this case that they came in because it's kind of like the Languo case that the gel pens come in, the 99 set, because it like stacks and then like that, and then they kind of just attach together. It is a little tricky. Sometimes you gotta fight with it. But these work really well too, and I am definitely gonna be using these quite a bit. And I can get that on. So sorry, this is super boring, I'm sure. There we go. So these were, I believe, around $20-ish on Amazon US for 60 of them. I guess I could have actually shown you one of them instead of just closing it back up. But yellow again. So you can kind of see the ink inside a little bit. There's like a little tiny window. It's not very big. But oh gosh. So same kind of thing, like the free flowing ink. Same style. So those are good. And I'm not gonna lie, I really just got it because I thought it was really pretty. And I thought it would be cool to keep next to my Languo set. I am still going to use them, of course, but I didn't necessarily need them. I just wanted to try them because they were so cheap. So they are also divided up by color families. So down here you have like a browns and grays, blues and grays, purples, pinks, greens, and then reds, oranges, yellows. So I like those quite a bit. I'm running out of room already to put stuff, and we just started. These are, you've probably seen them before. I know that Jazzy Doodle Designs showed these on her channel. She did like that water soluble crayon like series where she went from like extreme budget to like bougie or whatever. And I'd already had one set that I thought was the eye crayons, and so I ended up getting this Europe set because that's the second set that they have, and these are like a kind of muted palette. So here's the swatch on those. So I got these a couple weeks ago and just got around to swatching them last night, but I noticed when I was swatching them that the other set that I thought I already had, the classic set, was actually a different brand, just in a case that was very similar. I got them on the other set on Temu, and they're okay. They just don't like dissolve as well, and the colors were different when I looked like the actual brand up on Amazon. So ordered these. I have not swatched them yet. They come with this cool little palette, which I thought was kind of neat. And so there they are. They're very similar to Neocolor 2's. And they come with a water brush and then a little sharpener, which is cool. So that's it. And then the Europe, these are, like I said, also on Amazon US, and they are around, I think they're like $16 or $17 per set. So not bad. And they actually work really well, you know. So if you can't, like, I mean, who can afford Neo Color 2s? They're crazy expensive. So, I'm not including it because everyone's already seen, you know, like, if you've seen one Neo Color 2, you've seen them all. But I did also get a set of, the full set of 84 from Mercari. They're used. I have those swatched. They're just already put away somewhere. And didn't really feel like dragging them out. So, but I do really like them. But a couple of them are kind of broken because they are used. But that's not really a big deal. Next, I have the really bad light. The Grabby 18 Jumbo Glitter Pens, which are amazing. I really like Grabby products. I have pretty much everything. I have the alcohol markers, but they do have a new set of alcohol markers that I think I'm going to get maybe next paycheck-ish, because they have a skin tone set now, and I want to say the set I have is fine tip and chisel, and they just came out with a 48 set of brush tip colors as well as the skin tones, so I'll get those eventually. But these are different than their like original sets of glitter gel pens, because these are kind of like iridescent-y, kind of like Pentel dual hybrids. That's kind of what they remind me of. I have a swatch, but it's in my swatch book somewhere and I don't know where it is. But they came with these cute little cards, like coloring pages. There's this one and there's like 3 other ones, but I just picked this one and started using it last night. So this is all of the colors, kind of randomly placed. So this one is really pretty. I think this one is the yellow gold, so I like that one. And then this one is my favorite. It's the bubblegum. Love that one. And then I think this is the yellow green. I like that one a lot too. And the silver is really nice because it does sparkle, but then it's kind of more metallic-y, and I like the glitter in these because they're like a flat glitter versus like a chunky glitter. So I will say they come out, so weird thing, and I'll show you. So when you take them, like first of all, the tip is like a 1 millimeter, like that kind of thicker one, kind of like the linguo. Actually, they're shaped just like the linguos. So like when you start coloring with them, they, you know, they work really well like that. But, and I know I've seen this in other videos about the linguos, if I put this cap on here, like, watch this ink just start like pooling out. Like, look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll show you. So this one right here is, can you see that? This one right here is like with the cap off, like the cap not posted, and then this one is with it posted, and it like floods the paper. It's kind of crazy. Bigger areas like this, I like that, but then like smaller areas like this heart here, and especially like the stars, like the ink came out like way too fast. And I'm really, like, I post all of my pens when I use them because like I don't want to lose the lid. So I'm gonna have to remind myself not to if I don't want the ink to just like rush everywhere, because I don't want to waste it. But yeah, and then it also takes a long time to dry when it comes out that thick. So, but I mean, it's really pretty. So these are kind of expensive for what they are. I mean, like, they're really good and they're gonna last a long time because they allegedly have 800% more ink in each pen. So, but they are right now $39.99 on Amazon and also on Grabby's website, which is a little high. It's like $2-ish a pin, which, I mean, isn't terrible, but like compared to like other glitter gel pen sets, like you can get the whole like A&R set or like the tan mitts in that like nice case for like cheaper than that, and there's a lot more of those. But I do really like the like color options and like the color changing. So it says that they're color changing, but they kind of like shift. Like it says a stunning chameleon effect when exposed to sunlight, which, I mean, I haven't really tried because I don't guess this is considered sunlight because it's not really changing colors. But yeah, so these are nice if you're okay with spending the money on them. I mean, like, I think they're worth it, but there are other options if you don't want to pay that much. These, okay. So I have like a moment of weakness. Oh, there's like cop cars and stuff outside my window. That's cool. I was watching Colorfully Optimistic, Corey's channel, and it was one of her colored pencil collection videos, and she showed this set, and I was like, I have never seen these before. Like, I've been doing this for, you know, almost 2 years now, and like I've kind of collected a lot of things, obviously, and watched a lot of videos, but I was like, how come I've never seen these pencils before? So these, basically, there's 500 pencils in this set. These are the Felissimos, and they still are, because I have it now. They were a subscription for 25 sets of these pencils. So there are 20 in each of these little curated sets, and I'm gonna get one a month every month for 25 months. And you have to stay signed up for it for the whole 25 months. Like, you can't cancel it, which is kind of you know, because they're a little pricey. But I like watched her like go through all of the sets, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love these so much. So this is my first set. They are not coming in any kind of order, apparently, because I got the winter set, and apparently numbers 181 to 200. What I did find out after I got these is that I could have just gotten the whole set on eBay for like $400, which I'm still considering doing, and I know it sounds crazy, but I really, really like them, and the only way I'm ever going to get any more of them is like buying them like that, because you can't just like go onto the website and buy another set. So I'm still debating, and I keep putting in offers for sets on eBay, and they keep turning my offers down because I'm like kind of lowballing them a little bit. Well, a lot, because I'm like, maybe eventually one of them will just like give up and do it. But each of them comes with this swatch chart. I didn't fill it out because I didn't realize it was a swatch chart until I'd already swatched them out. And then it has this cute picture that kind of like goes with the color palette. So essentially every set of 20 is a different theme, and this is the swatch that I made. There's these here, and then the ones on the back. So I really, really like the colors. These are so pretty. And now I'm like, am I really going to be able to wait 2 years to have this entire collection? Because one, it's me, and I have zero like impulse control whatsoever. Two, I want to be able to use all of them, you know. So I wish I would have waited a little bit and researched it a little bit more and realized that I could have just bought the full set. And now I'm kind of stuck in this subscription. So that is a little unfortunate. So, but I will show you a couple of them again, we don't really have time to show everything because I have a ton more, but they are a square barrel. They're really thick, but they're super light. I want to say they were a 4mm core, I think. And each of them has the name. So it has the number like out of 500. I don't know if you can see that or not. So this is like 191 out of 500. They're made in Japan, and then it has the name in the middle of the barrel, and then it just says 500 colored pencils on this side. But they are really, they're soft, but they're not like, you know, super duper soft. They also smell really good. Like, I really wish you guys could like smell them. So I will continue to show off the sets as I get them, I guess, because I can't get out of it. And I'll let you guys know what I decide about getting the full set because I still really want them. And then I'll still have that like excitement of like getting them every month. I know, it's silly. I have a problem. But there's that. Also, like, can we just talk about the cases? Because like they come in these like, plastic cases and they're really nice. Like, they just, so nice. Okay, and more pencils. Yes, we'll do, we'll do these two next. So these next two, I also got these cases, but what's in the cases is the important part. So this is my set of Pablos. This is the back because I opened it backwards. So these are the Caran d'Ache Pablos, the 120 set. And so we got those on eBay, and then from the same seller, because they're a coupon deal. Like if I bought however much, like I got like free shipping and like so much off. This is the set of Caran d'Ache Museum Aquarelles. So this is the 72 set. And they are amazing. And then I got these cases because they matched like each other. And then also like, I feel like I like the vibe of the case. So there's those. The museum aquarelles are like super water soluble, which is cool. Well, obviously they're watercolor pencils, but like they just like activate really well. And the Pablos I have not really used yet other than swatching them. But so far I like them. And oh my gosh, I'm running out of room. Whew. Set all those over here. Oh my gosh. And these I all got at Target a few weeks ago. I don't really like shopping at Target for whatever reasons, you know. But I had to go in there because I was looking for something in particular. And I was like, well, I might as well look at the art supplies. And I did. And they had the new Crayola, like adult sets of markers. This is like their alcohol marker set. They call them blending markers, but they're definitely alcohol based. And it comes with 2 colorless blenders and then 14 colors. I have the older set and I like them. I know that they got really bad reviews, but I haven't actually used any of these yet. But they're brush tip. They don't have another end. It's just the brush tip. So, I have used the, like I said, used the older set before, but not the new set. The colors, from what I can tell, I think are the same. I just wanted to get them to see if they would work any better. Also, the other set, like, faded, not yellowed, but I did a page, it was a PDF, so it's in, like, my binder. So it's, like, in my closet, like, obviously not in the sunlight or anything, but I was flipping through my, like, completed pages, and it, like, the page had faded. So I didn't really know what to do with that. So this was kind of more of, like, an experimental, like, I want to see if they've changed them or improved at all. I am going to keep them in these boxes. The other set came in like tins, which were a lot nicer. But these boxes are cute, so that is those. And same series again. This is the color and detail markers. So these are, and I destroyed the box on accident. I don't know what I was doing. But ooh, they call them their color and detail markers, but these are just super tips. No, wait, not super tips. Yes. Yeah, super tips. But they're just black. So obviously same exact thing. I got these because I honestly could not remember what colors were in my super tips that I have. And some of these names did not look familiar. Granted, you know, we all know super tips don't have names. These do, but again, the barrels have no like distinguishing like names or anything. So you kind of have to just go in order and like figure it out. But I really like, and they might have just changed the names to fit like the like design of the box, because you have like kiwi and palm leaf and shark skin. Like they're all very like tropical themed, which fits the box. I don't need that. But these were just the little thingies that were on the back that I took off, but they have the colors on them, so I'm kind of just leaving them in the boxes. So that is my little additional set of super tips. And this one is another set of markers. These are their brush and detail dual tip, like their water-based markers. And these I definitely don't already have. They are dual-ended, so you've got the fine tip on that end, and I actually really like this fine tip. So, super tiny. And then the other end, you have a brush tip, and they're water-based, and I've been using water-based a lot more lately. So, I don't remember if it said how many colors there are, but, and they just look really pretty in this box. Which is goofy, I know, but I am a little goofy. So that's those, and these I got today, and I have been putting off getting these for literally forever. I have a set of Brute Funer neons that I got on Temu, and I was like, oh, I have those, I don't need the colors, it's fine. But like, for Brute Funer, considering how like decent Brute Funer normally is, I don't really like the neon ones. They are very scratchy, and I don't really use them all that often, so I might give them to my cousin's daughter. She's 7 and really likes to color. So whenever I get stuff that I like try out and don't love, or like books that I just don't want to color in anymore, I usually just give them to her. So that way she can, you know, go through the coloring supplies, and like my cousin doesn't have to buy them for her. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. But I kept reading reviews on these, and everything I saw said that they were really soft and blah blah blah, you know, like. So they were a little bit on sale. I think they were $20 for 50 pencils, so that's not terrible. And honestly, I just love looking at them, because like look how pretty these are. I will say it says 50 colors, but like, if I'm being honest, like all of the colors are like, it's almost like each row is like the same colors, but like a little bit different than the previous row, which I mean is fine. That way, you know, if I use one up, I'd have another one that's pretty much the same. So I did a couple of swatches when I got them, just because I wanted to try them, and they are pretty soft and super neon-y. And I saw in the reviews that they glow under a black light, which is kind of cool. I don't have a black light and I don't have any need for one, but you know, if someone else does, that's cool. So I need to get those swatched and put into a case because I don't like these tins. Okay, and next is my Mercari supplies that I got, and I found a very, very nice seller of Mercari, who I have now bought quite a few things from. Last time I bought books from her mostly, and then actually she's the one I bought the Neocolor 2s from, and she is just not really coloring anymore due to some like health issues, so she's kind of like getting rid of a lot of her supplies. And she messaged me and told me that she had some stuff, and I was like, oh really? And man, she was like, oh yeah, I have like the Lyra oh gosh, what are they called? Polycolors. I was like, oh, I really been looking for those, and like, you know, so I was like, yeah, I'll buy those from you. And then she's like, oh, I also have the 2 sets of Phoenix color pencils. And I was like, there's 2 sets of Phoenix color pencils? Which then she had to tell me, like, yeah, there are. Because this is the one that I knew of. And, oh gosh. So this is the 100 set of Phoenix color pencils. And the only channel I've seen them on is, again, Colorfully Optimistic. But I remember just thinking they're so cool. So there's 100 of them, and then each box has 20 pencils in it, and they're all kind of like in a color palette kind of thing. The names are all in Chinese, and I haven't translated them yet. I bought a swatch chart on Etsy that has the names like in English, but I need to figure out like which colors go with which name because I haven't yet. So I am going to leave these in the box though, because like, look at the boxes. Like, there's this one, and then this one, and I haven't used them yet or anything, but they're so pretty. So there's the blue set, there's the yellows, and like the browns, and the greens, very pretty, and the reds, and pinks, and purples. So I love them so much. And I told her I would take very good care of them. And she was so nice. So I got these and another set of Phoenix colors, which I had not even heard of. So this is the 72 set, and I'm not gonna lie, I broke the box when I opened it. So I am gonna have to find a case for these. But oh, I totally forgot another thing that I got from her. I'm not gonna get them out because they're like way far away. If anyone wants to see them, I will do a video on them. But I got the 50 set of pastel pencils from her as well, that you like can't find anywhere. But I already put them in another case with my other pastel pencils, so I totally forgot about them. Didn't forget about them, I just forgot to get them out for the haul. So this is what the other Phoenix color pencils look like, and again, I haven't used them yet. I just got all of these delivered a couple days ago, and I've just been super busy. But yeah, I went to open the box and I opened it upside down, and luckily there's another thing in there, but it's kind of like the Artex box, I think, so I should have opened it a different way. But yeah, I pulled out the little cardboard thingy that they were all in, and they kind of went everywhere, and so that's why I haven't really even looked at any of them. But I like the barrels, they're pretty, and the names are really pretty from what I've seen, so hopefully they work well. Like this one is cream, like the captain, and honestly, like, I just wanted to help her out, so I was like, oh yeah, what do you have? I'll buy this and that from her. So she's really nice. And why can't I get this closed? Okay. Put those over there. And then this was the thing that I was originally going to buy from her. Like just these. But this is the 72 set of the Lyra Polycolors. I can learn how to open a tin. And again, have not swatched them yet. And it's literally killing me because I'm like, I want to. I just need to do it. Again, they smell amazing. These are made in Germany. And I have seen these on quite a few channels recently. Oh, whose was that? Color and Chemist. She talked about her like kind of mixture of pencils that she's kind of like curated her own little set. And she had a couple colors from this set that I really, really liked and hadn't seen really in other sets. So I was like, well, eventually maybe I'll get them, but they're kind of pricey. Can't really find them on like Amazon US all that easily. But I mean, then you know, she was like, oh, I have a full set and I've never used them. So I was like, well, okay. Yeah, so they are beautiful, and they have two I think what are they called, Splendor blenders with them. Yeah, the Splendor blender. Honestly, that is like the prettiest like painted blending pencil I've ever seen. It's like glittery. So I really like those, and again, I have a case for them. But I do like this tin. But I've decided not to keep any of the tins of my pencil sets like once I put them in a case, because I like don't have anywhere to keep them, which was really sad because I had to throw out the case for my Holbeins and my Pablos. Oh, that kind of hurt. I was like, I feel like I'm throwing away a very expensive like chunk. But that's okay. Ooh, that doesn't look like it's gonna stay. Put them here. Oh, and then she's so nice. I don't even remember why. But she was like, oh, I'll throw in a couple other like extra things. And I was like, you don't have to. But then I opened the box and there's like these two brand new Caran d'Ache blender pencils, which I was like, that is so nice. So now I have some extra blenders, and I think that is everything from my supplies. So that's crazy. Now, if I can figure out where to put all this stuff, we can start with the books. Let me just move some things around real quick. Oh my gosh. Since I've reorganized, I have like extra table space in front of me. That's really nice. Okay. We'll just start with this one because it also came from that same seller on Mercari. She also like was selling her whole collection of, not her whole collection, but like a large chunk of her books. And I missed out on quite a few of them because they sold really fast. But I had originally talked about wanting a couple of her coloring heavens that she had, and then she sold some of them, and then I was like, it's fine. I don't really need any more books. Ironic, I know. But then she just like included this one in the box with all of the other stuff, and it was so nice. So this one is the Colorful Adventure Storybook by Jash Lee, and none of them have been colored in. None of the pages have been colored, I mean. And I just love Jash Lee's like style. And I think if you go from front to back, it does actually tell a story. So yeah, that's really cool. Where am I gonna put all of these? All right. Again, they are in no order, because my life is chaotic, and so am I. So, next is, I somehow went to look for Coloring Book Cafe's newest book, like one of the cute and cozy books, and somehow I just ended up looking at all the books on their Amazon, and I saw this one, And I have the majority of their books on PDF, just because they have that like membership thing on their website. I don't know if anyone else has ever used it, but it gave you like 40 or 50% off their PDFs, and so I had that for a while. Kind of just accumulated a lot of them, but I don't think I have this one. So this is actually 4 books in like one. So it is the like 25 like farm baby animals, like safari or something, forest, and then just like cute baby animals. So this, again, not gonna do like a full because there's 100 pages, but it is just these really cute. So that's like the sea life one, and that one's the safari one maybe, and then, oh, that right there, capybaras, sums it up. Yeah, but this was one of the examples that I saw on Amazon, and I was like, oh dang it, because I love baby animals so much, and I was just really missing their like full-size books. Like I love the cute and cozy books, obviously, because I have, you know, 500,000 of them. But I just really like, I miss the full like 8.5 by 11, whatever size you want to call these, I don't know, books with like the full pages and like the detail, and I will say like the like square books like are getting more detailed, you know, the like fantasy themed ones that are coming out and like everything, like loving all of those. But this is like the type of book that I first like found when I started coloring. And oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. Someone's shooting off fireworks, I think, in my neighborhood, and it sounds like gunshots. Now it stopped. Sorry. I don't even know what I was saying. Whoa. Oh, nope, definitely fireworks. That's cool. You know, it's not even close to, I guess it is Memorial Day weekend, isn't it? I always forget about that. Sorry. So again, kind of in that same realm, I went on to the Southern Lotus Amazon page to look at their newest one, which I did end up getting, and it's somewhere in this mess. I'm sorry, they're just the fireworks. It's ridiculous. My dog hates fireworks, and so like the whole month of July is torture in our house. Great. Sorry. But then when I was looking for that other one, I saw that this one was on sale, and I love their spiral bound books. No one really talks about them. And when I first found one, I was like, is this even real? Like, is this like a knockoff? Because I was like, Southern Lotus doesn't do this kind of book. But I bought one. This was a while ago, and it was amazing. So I saw this one. This is very similar to like the creepy, I don't know if you can hear that. I'm so sorry if you can. So many fireworks. This is kind of like, it's similar to the Coco Wyo. Was that called Creepy Girl? Surely not. Anyway, that kind of thing, this style. But this is on like a really thick cardstock, and obviously spiral bound. It is so cute. I just love it, and I realize it's not even close to Halloween. But these are normally around $20 or so for like their spiral bounds, and it was like $7.99. So sorry, I'm so distracted by this. Yeah, so that was cool to find. Again, I'll do full flip throughs if you want them, but I'm really trying to like not take up my entire night by filming so that I actually have time to color, because, you know, I should probably use some of the things that I've bought. This, I got from a fellow colorist on Pango Books. I bought like a bundle of books from her. It might have actually been Mercari. She sells on both. Tara is her name. But hi Tara, if you're watching. But I love this book so much. It is absolutely adorable. And it's like very lightly grayscaled, like kind of that sketchy style. And it is just so pretty. Like, look at that. And I like the size. And again, spiral bound, which is good. I think her name is Laur. I have some of her stuff in PDF that I got on her Etsy, but like having one of her books is so cool. So I was very excited about that. And oh yeah, these are not great. So this is what happens when I get like bored at work and I just like wander around Amazon, and I really shouldn't. But I found these. I think it was the same day that I got the Creepy Girl. I don't remember why, honestly. Oh, I do know why. I was getting marker paper, like the Ohuhu, like bleed proof marker paper, and then these popped up as like marker paper, like coloring books. It says coloring and activity, but sorry, my husband's like moving around. It says activity, but I don't, they're just coloring books. There's no name. I don't know they were super cheap. They were like $4 for like 2 of them. But the paper is actually like, it feels kind of like that like Ohuhu marker paper, which I don't know if anyone's used it, but it's very, very smooth. I would imagine kind of like what that, what is it, the Express It, like blending paper or whatever I've seen some people use. Kind of like that feel. I don't love the pictures. I mean, they're not bad, but I don't know if they're AI or not. There's like actual words, and like I don't see any like weird lines or anything, so I don't think they are. They very well could be like clip art though, which isn't as big of a deal. But then it like also goes from like underwater to like a fairy, like a mushroom, to like a lion, tiger, I don't know, to like an Easter bunny, like. But this one was cute. It's like hedgehog made out of flowers. So I am pretty much going to use these to practice like the blending and stuff, just because the paper is pretty nice. This is pretty. But then yeah, like then we're just like a random house. And this line right here is a little weird and wonky. And so is this. So they could be AI. I'm normally more careful about it, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't paying attention. There's a mermaid, which is cool. That's kind of pretty. Yeah. So there's some kind of pretty portraits. Have no idea. I don't even remember the brand or artist or company or whatever. But there's that one. I can send you guys the link if you want them. If anything, just to try out this paper, which is very nice. So this one does actually kind of go with its theme the whole way through. Like florally type stuff. So that one. Yeah, so again, they came together in like a set it was under $5. And at that same time, I got another Southern Lotus hardbound book. So this is the Minimalist Art Life, and these are kind of hard to flip. I got it because of this picture. I just love portraits, and I don't do enough of them. I collect them, hoard them, but I don't do them as often. I've also been wanting to do more like plants and stuff lately. So That one's really pretty too. And this paper is crazy thick. Like, it's thicker than the Creepy Girl one. So, if they ruin my entire video because of all of the fireworks, I'm gonna be mad. Because they don't even sound like they're like the pretty fireworks. They just sound like gunshots, honestly. I'm sorry. Yeah, so they're very like bohemian, kind of the minimalist like art. I know that like a couple years ago, I know that this was like a big trend in all of the coloring books, so I think this is a couple years old. But yeah, if you can find any of Southern Lotus's spiral bound books cheap on Amazon, I definitely recommend them. Similar paper and kind of setup to like Color It or like the Gloria books, which, you know, rest in peace, Gloria. So that's a bummer. Those were good books. Yeah. There's that one. I'm sorry if I'm going really fast. We have a lot more to get through. So, this one I got also on Amazon. I saw it on someone's YouTube channel. I don't remember whose, and I'm really sorry. So this is Sacred Presence by Sierra Trong, I want to say. Paper is kind of weird in here, I'm not gonna lie. It's like half black background, half not, which is kind of weird. Amazon printed, but the artist is from New Zealand, and sorry, she was born in Vietnam. She lives in New Zealand, but she's an artist and a meditation teacher and a writer. So I thought that was cool, like triple whammy. So her stuff is very cute, very like, I just feel like it's very relaxing looking. And then she has quotes on some of the pages. I like that lighthouse. And then she kind of has like little like vignettes on some pages, and it's mostly like women, kind of like floral vibes. Love this one. And I saw whoever's channel I saw this on, I think they had colored a page in here, and it was so pretty. Yeah, love these. So I would definitely recommend the paper. It's weird because it's like some of them are like toothy, and then some pages feel smooth. I don't know, it could be me. I am half crazy sometimes. So next, now there's like cars racing around. I don't know what's going on. Next is the newly updated Summer Mandalas by Alexandra Franzese. So if you don't know, she's kind of going back and updating all of her mandala books. Not all of them, but like I think like the themed ones she is. She's making like the line work like thicker and kind of adding and changing some stuff. So I have like the Y2K one, the older edition. Well, I don't know what I was saying before because my alarm turned my video off. Sorry, but I have the Y2K mandala book that she has, like the older edition. She has redone that one. I'm probably gonna get that one eventually, like the newer one, just because I love like anything like Y2K, and I really like that book. So this one I did not already have though, so I got it, and I got it because of this page. Yeah, it's capybaras in like grass skirts and coconut bras. I love it so much. It's so cute. So I'm probably gonna do this page like this weekend, assuming I have time. Tomorrow is Sunday. Today, since my birthday is next week, my mom and I went shopping and went to lunch and got pedicures and all that stuff, so that was fun. But I kind of ate up my whole day, and then tomorrow My nephew's high school graduation party is tomorrow afternoon-ish. I am off Monday as well, since it's Memorial Day, so I'm hoping to actually get some coloring done, just because I feel like I haven't really done much this month, between like reorganizing my office and like whole craziness. I am gonna have to go to the dentist next week though, probably on my birthday. I cracked one of my fillings tonight when I was eating dinner, so that's cool. So it's not hurting right now, but knock on wood, but I'm really hoping it doesn't start hurting. So my coloring will kind of probably be on pause if that does start to bother me. I don't handle teeth pain very well, but this one was cool too. It's like very simple, but also I thought it would give me a chance to test out the like beach and like ocean patterns that I've seen on Instagram. This one I am planning on doing in like pastel vibes, like Tangled. Really like the jellyfish. I'm not gonna look the whole book. This one confused me at first. Figured out that it's a mermaid. So like I couldn't figure out like what this part was, and then I was like, oh, it's literally her tail. So I think it'll look really pretty when it's colored. I can't decide if I want to do all of the mermaids the same or if I want to do them differently though. So, but I need to hurry because I'm running out of mermaid days. This one was very like flounder vibes. So, yeah. But I don't know what her original one looked like, but this one's really cute. So, very summery. Oh, look, fireworks. Don't love that fish. This one was really cute too. The little bear eating a popsicle. That's adorable. So yeah, there's that one. And this one came all like bent up and it was really sad. So this is Tiny Magical Illustrations by Rita Prince. If you are trying to find this one on Amazon, word to the wise, you have to search her whole name and not Rita Prince, because it's like she has two, at least on Amazon US. I don't know about other ones. But if you search Rita Prince, her other books come up. So like her storefronts, and she has like a portraits book and then one other one. But this one wasn't on there. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not gonna get it. And then I saw it on someone's channel like last week, and I was like, what they have it. So then I looked it up by the name and then I found it. But yeah, it's under her whole name. Sorry, I'm gonna get something to drink. Actually, this is one of my birthday presents. Not the soda. I can't really tilt it because hold on, I'll take it out. Ooh, maybe. Oh no, I can't get it out, it's stuck. But this is a Stanley can koozie. So it does actually keep my sodas very cold. But anyway, sorry. Yeah, so this is, I know whenever she released the book, she kind of described it as like smaller images to like practice on and stuff. So like each page is kind of different themed. We've got some houses and some little vignettes. I liked this one a lot. More houses. I love this page. It's so cute. Like the very lived in spaces and stuff. So that was cute. The cars and bikes and like there's so many different things. Love this page. I have really been wanting to color food and like fruits and vegetables, and it could be because it's summertime. But I don't know. Like I got a gift card for my birthday for Amazon for my mom, and I'm trying to decide which books, because I'll probably get books, obviously, that I'm going to get with the gift card, but I'm leaning towards Jen Racine's fruits and vegetables books. So just because like her art style is so cute anyway. But it kind of like has like the piece of fruit or whatever, and then each page has like descriptions of that fruit and like other little tiny pictures around it or whatever. But I've just been wanting to practice coloring different foods. So if anyone has any other suggestions that I can get on Amazon to use my gift card, let me know, because I'm feeling all those vibes. Like, this is also adorable. So I'm probably going to base most of these in marker. I love her girls. Like, their little, like, the round spots on their cheeks are so cute. They're just adorable. But yeah, I'm probably gonna base in marker, maybe. I don't know, with the pages being so small, I might just do pencil. Love her cats, because they also have those little, like, rosy spots. Really cute. And all the other animals. Some burbs. I just love this on the doggos. Ugh. It's just so fun. These are very, like, magical. Yeah, so now I have basically fit the entire book. But this is also available on her Etsy if you want to get it there. And she has quite a few other things on her Etsy too. So, because I've also bought a few things from her Etsy. This, funny story about this one. I ended up with 2 copies of this. What happened was I was ordering a bookshelf from Walmart to be delivered, and I was kind of like poking around walmart.com looking for something, and I saw this, and I was like, I have never seen this cover in my life, but it was like, oh, same day delivery. And so I just like threw it into my cart, and I was like, oh, okay. But then it like wasn't available in the store for same day delivery, because it turns out like it hadn't actually been released yet. So I looked it up on Amazon, and I pre-ordered it on Amazon that day, and it was coming out the next Tuesday. This was a Saturday, I think, and did not realize that Walmart didn't just got cut off again because of the alarm. Yeah, Walmart didn't actually cancel like the book from my order. They just like ordered it to be delivered like when it was actually released. So I got the copy from Amazon that, you know, Tuesday, like when it was released, and then the next day I got another copy from Walmart. So I should probably send one of them back, but these are double-sided pages though. But the paper is super thin. Like, it's basically Amazon feeling paper. But I was like, well, maybe I should just keep the other one just in case, like, you know, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. So this is Magic Made Real, Coloring Through Enchanted Realms of Dragons, Unicorns, Fairies, and More by Maurizio Campidelli. I probably said that wrong. I have one other book by him. It is like a Floragraphia book, I think is what it's called. Which is basically like mythographic, but like flowers. So this is just very, I would say random, like styles, but I mean, like it said, it's like basically all kinds of fantasy and like magic. So you have mostly double page spreads. So like this like witchy kind of vibe, and then you got this like snake and a dragon. You know what, they might actually all be double page spreads, which is wild. Some of them I don't love, some of them I really like. They are indeed all double page spreads, so that's kind of annoying, honestly. This one I really like, but gosh, it's a lot of flowers. So I might have to just do like watercolor or something over it. I don't actually know how well water is gonna go in this book because the paper is so thin, like ridiculous. But I do like the art style. I really liked this one with like all the mermaids like surrounding the boat. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, but it isn't grayscale, but it kind of has that like Kirby Rosanna's kind of like with the like line sketches and stuff. So that's cool. I like that page. Yeah. But again, oh, this, I love this so much. The little baby dragon. I am obsessed with dragons all of a sudden. And the fairies, and I just, yeah. So really like that one. Harper Celebrate is the publisher, like Harper Books, but sorry, that's my hair. I don't know, this one just popped up out of nowhere. So the next three I'm just gonna do together because they kind of go together. I also got these from Tara, and they are Elise Burns, I believe is how you say her name. Various coloring books, and I had seen these before on someone else's channel, and thought they were pretty. So again, with that food thing, this is the Farmer's Market coloring book, and has really good paper. And what I really like is on the back, it has like the page in front of it's like little tiny thumbnail, and then you can put your name, what you colored on the page with, and then your colors that you used. Ugh, can't talk. But again, the paper is like super nice. So I thought that was really neat because I sometimes just go from like book to book and have like a bajillion whips, and I'm really bad about writing down what I use. So I might actually try it with this one. I love this page so much. Also am obsessed with strawberries right now. Like anything strawberry print I love. It's pomegranates. So yeah, I just really like this art style. It's very cute. I love this page, and I am not country at all, any way, shape, or form. But this kind of gives like Taylor Swift vibes a little bit, like early Taylor Swift. So I was thinking I might do like each era in like the colors of each era, like on the different boots. Love that one. Very cute. This would be good to practice mushrooms on. That's just really cool. Some berries, just like a little fruit stand, and it's just so much fun. Saturdays are for the farmer's market, which is true because that's what we do sometimes on Saturdays. Some peaches, yeah, and like that, it's just the chickens. I love it so much. So there's that one. These are obviously not Amazon printed. They are very, very nice. Here on the back is the artist, and I think these probably came from her website. I looked when I first saw them, and I think you can still get these. So that one. This one is The Good Life. It says vintage European inspired patterns to help add a little creativity to your day. So same kind of thing with the pages on the back. These are just like different. When life gives you lemons, mix yourself a drink. There's some wine. I don't drink, but that was kind of a cute page. Love the like cans of sardines. It's funny. Some like tiles and some travel pages, and lots of lemons. Love this page. So cute. That's fun. And then this one I absolutely love. Put a bow on it. Illustration inspired by friendship and celebrating femininity. And love this page so much. The Diet Coke can with the flowers in it. Like, that's really cute. These are just very girly. The different bows, and want to grab coffee. I love these cakes, and I almost bought myself one for my birthday. Yeah, like the matches, that's kind of random. The disco ball, again, very Taylor Swift. I put a bow on it, you know. Love, oh, this page, yes, all the strawberries. I love anything like girly or talk to yourself like you talk to a friend. Kind of like women empowering, want to make mocktails. Like, hey, yes, I love mocktails because I don't like cocktails. I think I like this little life. Debatable sometimes. Just kidding. But yeah, anything like girly, like, it's just so much fun. Do more things that make you forget to check your phone. I need to be like that more. Wise woman once said, I'm over it, and lived happily ever after. Oh, yeah, I love these so much, and I need to color in them. So I think I will leave one of them out to start on. Because, you know, after this I have to put everything away. So that's fun. The next one, I also have 2 copies. I pre-ordered it on Amazon, went to Walmart like literally the next day, and looking at the coloring books, and there it was on the shelf. And I was like, well, dang, I don't want to wait like a week, because sometimes Walmart puts their stuff out early. I don't think they're supposed to, but you know, at least mine does. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get it because, you know, it's here. But I thought I had canceled my pre-order, and then it still showed up. I am pretty sure I canceled it, but I don't know. Modern, I'm actually not mad about having 2 of this one though. It's very, I did consider bringing one to work and leaving there and then having one at home. So this is Modern Manga Coloring Book by Lydia Campbell. I'm so sorry, I'm terrible with names. I had seen her like drawing books on Amazon, and I was like, dang, I really like that style. And then I found out that she had a coloring book. So these are so much fun. This is probably one of my favorite pages, and I really love coloring lips and then putting like a ton of like Jelly Roll glaze on them and like making them obnoxiously like glossy, obviously. So I thought this would be fun because I could even do like the glaze pen on the actual lip gloss, so that'd be cute. But I love these. They're very sketchy, but then still like that like very like manga type of style. Love this one, it's so pretty. The little witch. Yeah, I need to leave this one out and color in it too. Actually, I might start with this one tonight because it is adorable. Yeah, so again, you can get it anywhere. Obviously, Walmart, Amazon. Yeah. So 40 pages. Paper is very good. So 10 out of 10. It feels really weird not flipping through all of the pages, but considering it's already like over an hour and I haven't even gotten through half of these yet. Okay, next up, don't peek. These are my favorites. We have these 2 by Ohuhu. You know, our good buddies at Ohuhu. I'll show this one first. Again, when I was looking for those marker pads that time, I found out that there was a coloring book, and it's a portrait book, and it's spiral bound, and it's double-sided, but for alcohol markers. Now, I know, wild. This paper, I haven't colored in the actual book yet because I'm low-key kind of terrified. But this bleed-proof marker paper, I don't know. It's magic. I don't know how they've done it. I don't know what they did. I don't know. But there are 50, maybe 40, something like that, images. Got your little thumbnails. But it's double-sided. And I know, terrifying. But I am going to test it out. I'm going to probably pick the one I like the least on the other side to like make sure that I don't you know, ruin it if it bleeds. But this paper really is bleed proof, and I don't understand it. It's really thick like cardboard, but it is like you can tell it's like shiny, like, and so smooth. I don't know. These are so cute. I did find out the name of the artist. I think it's on the Amazon listing, but I couldn't find it in the book. And I did look, because obviously, like, it's not AI, like, it's hand drawn. And I did find a name because I didn't want to buy it until I found out. But I know that, I don't know if anyone else watches Jazza on YouTube. He's an artist, I believe from Australia, I think. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But he made a coloring book and is like doing, well, it should have already been out, but the whole tariffs, China debacle with the president, that whole thing, he's had to delay it because of who produces, you know, all of their stuff in China. And anyway, he was gonna collab with Ohuhu and do his coloring book with them on that bleed proof marker paper. I watched quite a few videos about his book, and I'm so excited for it. And he was also coming out with like his own set of Ohuhu markers. It was like a kind of like curated set to like go with the book, and so excited. Like it, and now it's delayed for however long. But I mean, in the interim, this is so cool, like, to have really, really good paper and like actually pictures that I really like too, because they are just like simple portraits, which is cool, and they're all kind of themed. Kind of reminds me of the older Coco Wild book, Find Your Aesthetic, I think is what it was called, which I don't think you can buy anymore. Maybe you can get it digitally, but sorry. But anyway, yeah, so there's that one. And then so originally they just had this one, and so I bought this one, and then I somehow ended up back on that page from yesterday, Thursday or Friday, and there were more. There were 3 more, but I only got this one. Trying to restrain myself a little bit more, but I do really still want the other 2. The first one is like cakes and like sweets, I think, and then the other one is a mandala book, but it's like animals and mandalas. Very zendoodly. So that one I'm like about, but this one is My Simple Pleasure. And it is very like cute and cozy kind of feel, with like the cute little animals and really big like thick line work, which I thought was really cool because it'll be fun with the markers. And then you also have these little like cute kind of chibi people, this little teddy bear, so cute. And look at oh, they're so cute. Yeah, and then the cat, and it's just all, then there's like random mandalas in the back, which I don't really get. And this like plant, and that one was really cute. The spaghetti and meatballs. There's some food in this one, so yeah. But I love all these little like chibi characters. So that's really cool. Same paper, obviously. Also, they are really cheap. Like, these were around $10 a piece, which is crazy to me, considering that, you know, most Amazon books are now gonna be that price. So, all right. Next up, we have Beauty, Bows, and Lace by Polly Ledis. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm sorry. I have a Creative Haven book, I believe, by this artist. I think one of the like fashion-y ones, but this is just like Dover Publications, and it is all like coquette. Am I saying that right? You know, like the girly like bows and all that jazz. Like different girls and like pictures. So you've got like girls with flowers and cottage core and, you know, reading and all that fun stuff. Jane Austen, love that. Love. Yeah. Oh, that was the cover. Ta-da! Yeah, so thicker than your normal Creative Haven paper. Really good paper, single-sided. So cute. Like really detailed, but not like overly detailed. I think I'm gonna start with this page. Ooh, excuse me. So, this one came out last Friday, I believe, so it is still on Amazon. Yeah. This one I got with another book in a bundle, and I don't remember where I put the other book. But in my quest to collect all of the large square pop culture books, I finally found the Doctor Who coloring book. I got it really cheap on Mercari. And again, paper's incredible because it is. It's not. I thought it was Price Stern Sloan. I don't know that publisher, but this is all of the Doctors through Peter Capaldi. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm a fake Doctor Who fan, but I have pretty much only watched up through the 11th Doctor. Matt Smith is my all-time favorite Doctor, and yeah. Okay, sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the 11th Doctor. Yeah, I stopped watching a few episodes into Peter Capaldi's first season. Not anything against Peter Capaldi, other than the only other time I'd seen Peter Capaldi in anything was in Skins. I don't know if any of you have seen Skins, but he played a very abusive character in that, and I was kind of like wigged out. I couldn't like get past it. Also, like losing Matt Smith as my Doctor was like kind of soul crushing, so I'm gonna go back and watch, like, and catch up eventually, but I think this is all of the Doctors, like the older ones, and I don't know much about the older Doctors. Oh, it's also like a seek and find book kind of vibe, you know, like, but I won't do much of that. But they're single-sided. I can't talk. Does that not freak you out? Because those angels, like, oh, scary. We've got some Cybermen, and there's the TARDIS. I think this is the, was this the first Doctor? Yeah, the first Doctor. Yeah, there's the Daleks, and there's a mandala made out of Daleks. It's crazy. So it's just random pictures from random seasons. This is a quote from the 11th Doctor. It's got little images on the back with like little quotes, and says, "I'll be a story in your head, but that's okay. We're all stories in the end. Just make it a good one, eh?" Matt Smith, I'll tell you. Oh, there's another one. So yeah, this is really cool, and I will probably save it for September, for Space Timber. So I would like the silence, to do the page with Matt Smith, like the little silhouette. I don't know where it is. There's the 8th Doctor. They're not really in order. 9, maybe they are. Oh, I love these little guys. Little fat guys. What are they called? It doesn't say. Oh, I mean, I do love the 10th Doctor too, because David Tennant is amazing. There he is. I'm gonna do this page for sure. Oh man, Amy and Rory. If anyone else is a Doctor Who fan and you don't love Amy and Rory, we can't be friends. I'm just kidding, kinda. But man, I think like they are quite literally like my Roman Empire. Like I think about Amy and Rory literally every day of my life, which is crazy. But yeah, I need to like rewatch all of it and like start from like Christopher Eccleston and like go through. I'm not gonna start from like the first Doctor because I don't have that kind of time. But yeah, so this one is really cool. It's not in print anymore. I see it pretty often on Mercari, and I've seen it on eBay too. I was just kind of holding out for cheaper, just because I know I'm not gonna like color in it a ton. It's kind of more of like a collection thing versus like a coloring thing. So, you know, I kind of waited until I found a cheaper price, but there's that one. And we have another book from Tara. I really should have put these in order because this is just utter chaos. That's fine. This is, I can't pronounce names tonight. I don't know. Marlin. That's the last name. Zodiac Dreams. And I had never heard of this book until, oh, there we go. Tennyson? I'm going to say Tennyson. Looks like Dream Chaser Art is their name online. So maybe there's an Etsy. Perhaps. This was made in 2017. Birthday about the artist. Oh, her birthday was on the 19th. Well, that's cool. Dreamchasergallery.com is her website. So, I'll have to look that up because I really like her stuff. You've got the Chinese zodiacs and the Western zodiacs. So, I'm kind of going backwards, but I'm gonna, oh, they're so cute. Look at all the flying monkeys. Oh, I love that one. Like, how adorable is that? And I don't know a lot about zodiacs and all that stuff. So I'm probably not gonna be too particular about like when I color it or anything. This is very like mouse guard. Like, it's cute. Oh, mermaid. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I honestly, like, the first time I looked at it, didn't even realize that it was, like, based on the zodiacs. Which is crazy. That one's really pretty. That one's obviously the Cancer, right? The crab. I don't know. Yep, Gemini. That's me. Yeah. So, they're really cute. But, kind of fits in with my, like, oh, look, and it's signed. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love it. I like the shape of it too. It's different. Yeah. So I don't know. Oh, gosh. Just tore that up. I don't know if it's still available. You might check on her website. Yeah. This one I got that same day at Target that I got all those other, like the Crayola sets. I think I saw this. Was it Candace's channel? I don't remember. She had a Crayola book, and I know that it had actual artists because a lot of their books are just like Shutterstock. But this one is actually 4 different artists and like an artist series, and I love this artist. Asia Horvat. I probably butchered that. But they're just like really simple and really sweet. Oh man, these, I love these. Like the flower crowns on all the animals. Oh, look at that sloth. Oh my gosh. Look at the hedgehog with the cupcake and the tea. I love it. Oh, and the fox. Oh. Yeah, so I cannot believe that this is a Crayola book. I know I have a couple other Crayola books that are by artists. Was it the well-dressed pets or something like that I really like. But yeah, the paper is actually not bad, and like it's really smooth. And it was really cheap. It was like $6. So that's cool. This one I bought because I was watching Jamie Finding Joy in Color. I remembered the new page, the new channel name. I was watching her latest like collection video, and she had a book by this artist, and I went Lemon Drop Coloring, I think. I went to get that book because it was a chibi book, and then I saw this one, and this one was only $3.99 and I was like, I love Beauty and the Beast, so I got it. It is kind of weird because it has little chunks of like the story throughout it, but then it has really pretty pictures of like Beauty. I'm not, you know, gonna say Belle, but this is so bad. I feel so bad, but is this not the derpiest looking beast that you have ever seen? Look at him. Look at him. Like, maybe it'll look better when it's colored. Maybe. I don't know. I can't look at it for very long because it kind of reminds me of my corgi. Like, sometimes she kind of has that look on her face. I don't know. But they're not all bad, obviously. This page I love, and I will definitely do this page. Like Belle with the books. I called her Belle. We're just gonna call her Belle. Yeah, so this is cool because, you know, it's like the prince before the prince, I guess. I don't know. I should probably not look at it backwards. Yeah. It's definitely not my favorite Beauty and the Beast coloring book that I have, because I have a lot of them. But he doesn't really look that much better colored. I'm just kidding. He looks a lot better. But she's drawn really, really well. And for the price, I like that because it's like stained glass. That's cool. Oh, spoilers. Did you know that they get married in the end? Now that I flipped the whole flipping book when I said I wasn't going to. Yeah. So, if you're just wanting like a cheap Beauty and the Beast book, then, you know, it's cheap enough. So for $4, you know, I'll keep it. Next, we have Fantasy Forest coloring book. This is John Bauer's World of Fairies and Trolls. I, again, saw this on someone's channel. I really need to start writing these things down because I don't remember. I watched too many videos. But, this is cool. I love the art style. It is double-sided, but I am getting better with water-based markers. And now that I have a bajillion pencils, I should probably use them. I love these trolls. They're so cute. It is a very different style of art than I have. So, yeah. Not really sure when I'm gonna get to it, because I feel like it's gonna take a lot of work. Like, it's so simple that I'm gonna have to do some work with it. Okay, we're getting closer to the bottom of the first stack. I'm gonna do these in chunks now. I got some more of the Usborne magic painting books. If you have not seen these, they are incredible. I think, and I don't know because I don't pay too close attention to the world of multi-level marketing. Okay, that's not true. I am very anti-MLM. If you don't know, multi-level marketing, network marketing, yada yada. pyramid scheme, if that's what you want to call it. Things like Scentsy and Mary Kay and Avon and all that jazz. I thought that Usborne was an MLM. Maybe it was. I know it had to have been, because I remember like years ago this girl I went to college with was selling it. And they were all like kids books, you know. So I was like, well, that one's kind of cool for, you know, being a network marketing company. But then I like started to see these like pop up, and I was like, oh, you can just like buy these like in a store. Like I've seen them at Barnes and Noble, and Amazon, obviously. So that's really cool. But I will show, I haven't started the dragons yet. Oh, excuse me, because I just got this one. But I have done a page in the mermaid's book. Oh my goodness. So basically, they come with paintbrushes. I don't use the paintbrushes. Oh, my hiccups. I just use a water brush. And you just paint over the lines, and then the ink appears. Yeah, and different colors and stuff. I considered maybe going back in with pencils at some point, but on different pages, but I haven't yet. It comes with this little flap in the back to protect the page behind it, so that's cool. Oh, I've done this page too. I forgot. Yeah, I really like seeing like the different colors that turn up, and they're just like really fun to just like turn your mind off and go, you know. So I might actually do some of these tonight. So yeah. The artist is Ella Jarzabek. She also does quite a few of the Color Me books, like Color Me Capybaras and Dinosaurs, and like the kids' Christmas one I know she did. Maybe the kittens one, I'm not sure. But she has done a lot of these, so I'm kind of trying to get all of her stuff. Here's another one, Magical Creatures. I think I've only done this page, and I really like the color mixing is really cool, because it did like start out purple and kind of like faded into blue, and so it does kind of look kind of stained glassy almost, well, or like a dragonfly, I guess. So the fairies are next, and I'm just gonna go in order with these because I mean I love them all. Don't really know how flamingos are magical creatures, but you know, we got some gnomes, and oh, these mermaids are so cute. Maybe I want to do this one. I gotta do all the other ones to get to it. So yeah, they're really fun, and honestly, they're so cheap too. There's a lot of them that I don't think are in print anymore that I really want. There's like a fairy tale one I think that I've seen. I'm gonna start trying to go on the hunt, see if I can track them down. Okay, so we are finally getting to maybe some different types of books. We have some more how-to books, maybe. So this one is Goblin's Handbook by Susie Slug, and she made the little goblins book. What's it called? You know, I'll show you like an actual picture. Where are they? In the back. Yeah. So I'm sure you've seen them. These little guys with their little butts. I flipped Goblin Core. That's the name of the book. I flipped it in a previous haul video. But this is her little handbook, and it gives you chances to like practice on various kind of things in her books. So, and then like trees and bushes and you know, all that fun stuff. And it is so cute. Leaves, and kind of gives you room to write out like different color palettes and all that stuff. Also, it is chonky, and I love this cover. It's like that matte. Love it. So if you have not seen Goblin Core by Susie Slug, definitely recommend. This one is by Willow Lake Studio, and it's another kind of like the the Coco Wyo like patterns book that everyone has seen. This one has like skin tones and hair, and look how to color strawberry spots. I love strawberry caps. It's my favorite thing. How to color fur and flower patterns and like a mermaid scales and so many things. So this is really cool. I know that there's some controversy with Coco Wyo's book when it came out, with them maybe possibly taking some of the patterns from like some colorists online, which I don't love. Oh, love this one. I don't love that, if that were the case. But so this one, I love that they're like saying who came up with the original kind of pattern or design. So like this Cosmic Jelly one is really popular right now. So it says a coloring tutorial by Coloring X Girl on TikTok. So that's cool. So you know where they're coming from. So that one's cool. Yeah, very informative. Honestly, like this one has so many things in the front too. They're like coloring tips and techniques and how to blend and how to add clothes to like an animal character, which I thought was fun. How to use a colorless blender, which is really cool because I feel like people are doing so many cool things with colorless blenders. Here's a color wheel and talks about primary colors and secondary and everything. How to choose a color palette, which is cool. Then you just have some color palette and blending inspiration. And look at all these flippin' patterns. They're so cute. Yeah. How to do like light and shadows. This like lo-fi kind of vibe thing that everyone's doing. Yeah. So that's Willow Lake Studio. And I know they have other coloring tutorial books too. This one is by Christina Boscher. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, this person. Can you see it? Kind of the same thing. Got rainy windows and embroidery and plaid and tiles and stone walls, wood texture. And then you've got like practice blending, different skies and water, and there's so many things. And I love this one. The flowers, I can't draw flowers like that. I mean, I can try, but like the vines, that is so cute. So then it gives you like a bigger picture here, and then like a teeny tiny one to like write down your swatches and stuff. I just need to like sit down and actually do some of these instead of just looking at them. You've just got like simple rules for coloring, how to apply shading and highlighting, blending, how to use a white pen, how to use patterns, you know, all that stuff. And then place for swatches in the front. So that one's cool. This one I just got today, so I haven't really even looked at it. This is Southern Lotus's kind of take on the whole thing. Step-by-step pattern drawing. So you've got some color palettes in the back, practice pages, and I guess these pages are also available for free on their website. They have some freebies on there. So different patterns, floral, rain, snow, galaxy. I have actually done the galaxy one, not from them, but just in general. The transparent, I think that's cool, like with the balloon. How to draw silver, which is cool because I'm not very good at it. There's that jelly effect again. That's handy. And the glitter, because I use this glitter one like all the time. Neon. That's fun. Glowing lights and a light source. That's cool. Ooh, that water is really pretty. Ooh, I love that. I'm gonna have to try that. And then just other water. The tie-dye. That's really cool. Some of these look so hard. I know that's supposed to look hard. They look hard. Glassy flower. That's really pretty. Yeah, so I don't know which one I'm going to start with. But, oh wow. I hadn't even seen all this. Different coloring tools. Blending, outlining, how to use a blender marker. I mean, it's kind of the same on like all of them. Oh, that dog is so cute. Look at that doggo. Adorable. So, that's those. Okay. These are kind of different. And I left one at work. The only one that I've actually started coloring in, and I left it at work. Dang it. So we had magic painting. Now these are magic paper coloring books. Okay. Have no idea how I found these. I was just on Amazon, you know, as I do, and I found them. And they're 4 colored pencils specifically. Okay. They're colored by line, and basically, when you start coloring with colored pencils, there's magic like pictures, like parts of the pictures and like patterns that appear on the page. So you can kind of see it if you hold it in the right light, but I don't like spoiling it for myself. I like to see what happens when you color it. I used Starjoy pencils for the one I'm doing, and they actually work really well. The paper is really weird. Like it's almost like a really thick magazine paper. Hard to explain. But so far I haven't had any issues. And I even did some like shading around different parts, like the magic pattern parts that show up. Like I kind of wanted to highlight them a little bit. So I kind of went around and like darkened around it. I wish I would have brought it home to show you, but it's at work. But these are so much fun and like honestly so relaxing. That one is really pretty. There's quite a, oh, look at that fox. There's quite a few of them. I only got a couple just to start because I didn't know at first if I was gonna like them. So I have the nature one. The one I have at work is baby animals. This one just came out last week. And then dinosaurs, which, I mean, who doesn't love a dinosaur? It's basically a dragon. Oh, it looks like Littlefoot. Oh, yeah, love that. And then I have unicorns. So, just gonna flip through some in here. It's unicorns and raccoons. Hold on, one second. We must put a capybara in here. I'm gonna color that this weekend. Yeah. So that's adorable. These are also very cheap. They were around $5-ish. So they are made by Callisto Publishing, and I know there's other ones, but I think they were just like holiday themed. I know there's a Christmas one. Again, not big on holiday coloring. There were a couple others, but I think I got all of them except for the holiday ones. Yeah. But I definitely recommend these if you like the like magic painting ones, because it's kind of the same vibe. It does take a little bit longer just because it's pencil, and you kind of do have to, it's not like burnishing pressure or anything, but you do have to like press down a little bit harder than like layering pressure just to like get those magic images to like pop out. But you could also probably layer. I just didn't, like, if you just, you know, if pencils hurt your hand if you, you know, color too hard, which totally same. Yeah, those are fun. The last of the first stack. Okay, this one is Grayscale Minis by Selena Finnick, and this one also came from the nice lady on Mercari. This was in my box with the Lyras and the all the pencils, like the Phoenix colors and everything. She put this one in there too, because we had talked about the kind of books that we both liked, and I told her that I like Grayscale. I only have a couple of Selena Finnick books. I have her the fairy tale ones, like the cute one, and I think one other one. But I love her stuff. Her Grayscale is so pretty. And I actually don't have that many pocket size, travel size books. I like this one too. So, oh, the fairies. I just love fairies. So yeah, I really like the size of that one. Yeah. So that was really nice of her to include that. This one, I am so easily influenced by literally everybody that I see on YouTube. And it's May. And I bought a Halloween book. It's a Halloween book. And it's May. It's so cute though. I saw it on Kids and Caboodle's YouTube. She did like a haul video, and I didn't realize that this was Cider Mill Press, and it's also by the same artist that did this one and the Color Me Capybaras. So I saw that and I was like, well, I guess I gotta have this too, because I like all Cider Mill Press books, and she's like one of my favorite illustrators. So these are kind of creepy, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at that zombie dog. That's spooky. That one's cute. Creepy cat. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that pizza. It's got eyeballs on it. They're like, oh, that's creepy. Ah! Medusa, love that. I don't feel like these have to be Halloween. Like, oh, look at the dragon though. Oh, he's cute. Oh my gosh, the unicorns are zombies. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I haven't actually looked through this that much because I just got it. But this one did just come out, so obviously still available. It's so flipping cute. That's my problem. There's too many books. Not really. Okay. This one is probably my favorite out of the haul, and I realize it's only like halfway through, but I'm gonna show it to you anyway because I want to, and it is Baby Stitch. This is a Hatchet Little Heroes book. It's new, came out last Tuesday, I think. Pre-ordered it on Amazon France like forever and a day ago. Not really, it was a couple months ago. And Amazon France is literally better at getting books to me on release day than like Amazon US. It's crazy. So this one I will do a full flip through. If you don't like, I might just do one and post it separately because I love it so much. So it's just Baby Stitch and Baby Angel, and I love it so much. Single-sided. I mean, feels a little bit different paper-wise than like the Little Dolls book, which is actually good because that paper did not like my markers for some reason, and I want to use markers on this one. So yeah, I have a couple more pre-orders coming. There's a couple of like prints, like not the little dolls, but like it's a color by number, I think. But it's like the princesses is like the little kids, like not the dolls, but like I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I have a couple more coming in the next few weeks, so I will show those eventually. Next we have Entangled Gardens, which is probably super old. Angela Porter, trying to get all of her books though. So this paper is really weird. It feels very, very smooth. Like, kind of feels like markery paper. But I like to use water-based markers on Creative Haven, so I don't know what I'm going to use for this one. Because her pages are always so detailed and intricate that I don't want to use alcohol markers because they will bleed. But I'll see what happens. Yeah. This one came out in 2021. So it's not that old, but I think I've almost gotten all of them now. Okay. This is the newest book by Little Nook. I know that everybody loves Little Nook. It's very tiny, as you can tell. Here's a normal sized book for comparison. So it is called Dino World, and as you can see, very, very cute. I like this page because it's like stickers. So no, sorry. Has like a matte cover, which I really like. I know some people don't. But I don't know if this is gonna be like a new thing, like this size. But honestly, I'd probably be okay with it because A, I can get them done faster because they're smaller, and B, they take up less room on the shelf. So, which I need. Then we have Little Adventures by Ruby Joy. This one is adorable. Look at her running with the gnome and the little gingerbread man. And her little dragon friend. These are they just always look like they're having a time. I love them. This one just came out too, not too long ago. So, 30 adventure coloring pages, magical adventures of 4 friends, funny scenes, hand-drawn pages. So, I definitely always look for the hand-drawn thing when I'm getting new books that like from artists I don't know. This is Swee's newest book. I waited to get this one for a while, and I'm saying only got it, but I got it because it was on sale. I love the images, but I didn't know how I was gonna feel about like the patterns. But then I was like, well, you literally buy Angela Porter books because you like the patterns. So I decided to try it. I love this page. Oops, sorry. So cute. So this might be that would be really cool with paint pens, like, because it has an almost like painterly kind of feel to it. So this one will be fun. Kind of like this one. Oh, look, it's a little cat mermaid. That's adorable. But yeah, if you go right now, it should still be on sale on Amazon US. I love this page. It was, I love the mandala. Really cheap, like $5-6, something like that. So I might catch it before the prices start to go up on books. Oh, my bad. This is my phone charm. If you can see it, it's a Care Bear. I have it like attached to my mirror, or my light, so it doesn't fall down when I'm recording, but it just did. I realized the other night when I was getting Camellia Angel Cova's newest book, the dragon themed miniatures, which I'm not gonna put in this haul because I colored in it already and I already put it on my shelf, and I also feel like everybody has done flip throughs of it, so I just left it. I mean, with this one too, like, I'm sure everybody has seen it. but I realized I did not have the whole collection, and I still don't. I'm close, but I got this one, and I got summer miniatures, because they were both kind of summery vibe feeling. So I'm still missing the sea life one, I think. I don't think I have that one. Nope, that's this one. I'm losing my mind. Vacation? I think it's the vacation one. They're back here. Why don't I just look? Yeah, I don't have the autumn or the winter miniatures. And then I am missing... Oh, they aren't on here. I don't have the mermaids. But I have... I know I have the unicorns and I have the princesses. I don't think you can get this one or this one anymore. I don't know. But I'm getting closer to having all of her miniature books. Definitely not all of her like mandalas and stuff, because there's a ton. But these are very cute. These are a little bit bigger than her like newest, like the dragon one, for instance. These are a little bit more detailed. Thinner line work. I love the cats and the flowers. Oh, look at the dog in the dress. So cute. Yeah. So that is summer miniatures, and then even like this one, you can tell it's a little bit darker. I think this one was older. Another cat mermaid. The fish. Yeah, this one's cute. I don't love like oceany things, but her... Oh my gosh. Hold on. Look at that dogs. But, I mean, her stuff's all cute, so... I love that. What is it, like a bunny mermaid and like a mouse mermaid? Oh, man. That's so cute. Yeah, so... I'm soon enough going to have all of them. Another person that I'm trying to collect. I don't know if this is a person or if it's like a group of artists. I think it's just a person. But it is the Louisa May chibi books. Sorry about the glare. I have pretty much all of them now, except for I think the Chibi Fiesta Girls. And there might be one other one. But this is the Summer Beach. And I love these books so much. The scenes are so cute. Like, they're all different than like the one before it, which is crazy because it's like literally 50 girls on a beach. Like, I don't know how many pages, but yeah, I just love them. Their eyes look a little creepy until you color them. So, if you're a little freaked out by the eyes, it's fine once they're colored. But, this one must be older because the line work is a little bit different. And these, like, patterns aren't like that. Yeah, 2021. So, but if you like chibi books and you don't have any Louisa May, you should get some. Then we have Chibi Black Girls. I need to get better about different skin tones, and I literally only ever color like the same skin tone, which is basically this, like super pale, because that's how I am, and that sounds really bad. But I really want to like actually use all of the different tones of like markers that I have, and like just be better about like a little bit more diversity in my coloring. So, and this one is so cute. This is my favorite page. And I actually really like the firefighter page. And then like the vet, the little pop star. I love this one. And the baker. Louisa May also has a ballerina chibis book. And yeah, these are just so cute. The eyes are actually different in this one too. Because these aren't, oh yeah, they are. Huh, that's weird. They're a different shape than the other. This one older. This one came out the same year. I don't know. Next we have another coloring book cafe. This is Castle Gardens. This one is definitely different than anything I have. I love it though. It gives very like Bridgerton or like Regency romance without the people. It's like or Pride and Prejudice, like Keira Knightley. Pride and Prejudice. Oh, there are people. Just kidding. I lied. Yeah, it says castle grounds, so not always just the castle. Like, that one's cool. But I thought it kind of reminded me a little bit of Teresa Goodridge. Like, kind of, sort of. And these are just the thumbnails of all of them. I think you can still get this on their website as well if you don't want the physical book. The next two are not the first of this artist's books that I have, but I believe they are the first in the superior paper that I've bought. Normally I just stick with the regular paper. Because I don't know, I'm used to Amazon paper. Doesn't bother me. But with these, I was like, well, so first I got the Cinderella color brand number. And I got the regular paper, and I got it, and I still have it, but I haven't colored in it yet because it has that black background paper, and it like curled up really bad, like some of the black background paper does. So right now I have it in between a bunch of books trying to like hopefully flatten it out, but I don't know that it will actually flatten. So then the Wonderland book came out first. The Snow White one just came out, and then so I really wanted this one, so I was like, well, I'll just get Alice too. But I decided to try the superior paper. That sounds really silly when you say it, but it's like, it's fancier paper, and it's like $2 more than like the regular one. But you can tell because it's like shiny, like you can really tell in like the black. And it's very, very, again, kind of like magazine paper. But I've heard that markers work really well on this paper. So I'm going to try to color in the Cinderella one and see what happens. But if I don't like it, I think I'm going to just order it in this paper too. And I hope that AJ Quinnell comes out with Beauty and the Beast one next, because that would be amazing. So he has a ton of color by number, and then also a lot of circulism books. And I have one coming on Monday that is Famous Faces, but it's like circulism. So it's like actors and actresses. Here's the color palette. It's got a spot where you can put your own colors in there. But he has some that are like really, really detailed, and these are like a little bit less detailed. So, painting the roses, that's cute. So, if you're willing to spend a couple more dollars, like, this paper is so good. Oh, that's the color palette of the Snow White one. Which is cool, because it's, like, more pastel-y than this one. Like, well, maybe not. They're the same. They're the exact same. Never mind. I'm losing my mind. Need a drink. Okay. So this one was really random. So I had posted on Instagram I think it was one of my chibi pages. Because I color a lot of chibi characters. Someone commented and said that I would really like this book, which is Glam Dolls. And I don't normally, I'm very hesitant to buy books from artists that A, I don't know, B, I haven't like seen someone else coloring in, or if I haven't like seen them on Instagram or wherever. Just because it is getting harder and harder to tell with AI. You know, that whole thing. But they were like, oh, you would really like Glam Dolls. It's like a Y2K like book. And I was like, oh, I love Y2K things and I love chibis. So this is by Ico Publishing. The description said that it was not AI, said that it was hand drawn. But they have very Bratz doll vibes, kind of. And this right here is so cute. Like changing the light bulb, first of all, hilarious. But then like the TV and like the VCR. And like, it's just so cute. But it's just girls doing, you know, their own things. Yeah, but it is very Bratz doll-esque, like with the eyes and everything. So I saw a couple of pages. There were some reviews on it that were pretty good, so I decided to try it, and I'm pretty happy. Yeah. I don't know that I'll get any more by this artist, just because I don't really need, you know, a ton more books, but unless they kind of come out with more in this style, because I think all their other stuff was, I mean, pretty typical coloring books. So next is, who is this by? Who do you buy? Well, this is crazy. I don't know. This is Pastry Friends. I think I have some stuff by them that I like on a PDF, but this, oh, it's so cute. It's, did I get it because of the strawberries? Yes. Also, it's like a little doll, so you've kind of got that like Polly Pocket kind of vibes. And then also I like, yeah, love that one. Like all the food and stuff. It's cute. A little boba. Yeah, if I can figure out who the heck this is, why can't I remember? Yeah, I'll post it if I figure out who it is. Next is Holly Dolly's new book. This is Mermaid Shoals. And I haven't colored in this one yet, and I need to because it's almost the end of May. Love her stuff. If you have not, I've shown her books before in flips, but her art style is really cool and very different compared to others. So there's that one. I am going to start moving a little bit quicker because it is 11 o'clock and I have not done any coloring today yet. So I would like to do that before I go to bed. I embarrassingly might have squealed in the middle of Walmart when I found this book. I also loved it so much that I decided to go back and get a second copy so that I could color in it with alcohol markers because it's double-sided. So this is the official Clueless coloring book, and if you do not know this about me, I love anything and everything to do with the 90s. I was born in 1990, and I have always been obsessed with anything like nostalgic, those kind of like vibes. Clueless is probably my second or third favorite movie of all time. I've seen it 500,000 times, I'm sure. So yeah, saw this at Walmart and was very excited. And I love the art style. So this is by Scholastic. which the only issue I have with Scholastic books is the fact that they're double-sided, because they don't really use any special kind of paper. Like, it's just normal paper. So, I mean, you almost have to just use pencils, which is why I decided to get a second copy. Because sometimes I'm okay, like, sacrificing the one on the other side, but this one I am not. This is my favorite scene from Clueless. I am also starting in the back. So, sorry if you haven't seen it. Spoilers. But it literally, like, it's such a cartoony style, but it gives you the same, like, feeling as when you're watching Clueless. And, oh, that's really cool. And you just, like, oh, and I love all the quote pages, and I don't normally like pages with a bunch of words on them, but like, that one is so cute of Ty. Oh, man. If you haven't seen Clueless, it is absolutely amazing. Alicia Silverstone plays Cher, and it is it's a retelling, technically, of a Shakespeare play that I can't remember right now. I'm a bad English major. But she is a very rich girl, like, rich friends, and then she gets a new friend that moves to town. That's Brittany Murphy, and you know, she has to, like, help her fit in, blah, blah, whatever. But it's kind of just, like, Cher's, like, struggles in life and everything. Oh, that's right, I did get a copy that was, like, bent on the bottoms. But yeah, she tries to, like, make over Ty, and it's just really good. That was a terrible description. I get so distracted when I look at this book because I love it. Paul Rudd is in it. He plays Josh, which is Cher's ex-stepbrother. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, I think it's on Netflix, maybe, perhaps. And yeah, I just flipped the whole book and I said I wasn't going to. But yeah, so I bought 2 copies. Anyway, when I was there, I also saw this. Now, this is the new art style, because it's like the cartoony version of Babysitter's Club. But it's still the same characters from, like, the original book series, which I also love. And these looked very chibi to me, so I decided to get it. Mostly, I thought it would be good just to, like, to practice in with pencils, like, because I'm still not the best with my pencils. I kind of have one default setting, and it's, like, color as hard as you can. I don't want to be like that. So, I have not read the Babysitter's Club books, but I watched the movie when I was younger, and I just really like the art on these pages. Like, that is really cute. Oh, my cat's cute. I don't know if it has the artist. Yeah, it does. So, Walmart had a ton of the Scholastic books when I was in there. They had Jaws, they had the 2 Friends books, which I already had. I think there was a Harry Potter one that I think I got, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, so next is, so this is technically my second copy of Honorable Newsy by Jade Summer. I originally bought this in the 8.5 by 11 size last summer-ish, when the bold and easy thing kind of took over, like, you know, when everyone was doing that, like the single images on the page. I bought it again because I like this size better for these pages, because the 8.5 by 11 has a lot of like empty space on the top and the bottom because the pictures, you know, they're in the middle, but they're still just like one picture. I still have the other one, but like I said before, I'll probably give it to my cousin's daughter just because I think she would really like it. So this is, the back has like extras, I think, from their other, no, maybe not. Oh, these are new. Actually, these are different than the last one. Anyway, so I like it because I think the pictures themselves are bigger than they were in the 8.5 by 11. So they take up the whole page. And they're just all very random things. And I thought they would be really good to practice patterns on. And fur texture and that kind of thing. So still using them in like the technical, like bold and easy way, but like kind of adding a little more to them. Also like practicing like more realistic strawberries, which I would like to learn how to do. So, but of course I started out coloring this one. I did this one last week when I first got it, just because, I don't know, felt like it. But I did the sprinkles. I turned it into a donut. I guess technically it's just a cat bed, but it looked like a donut to me. So that's what I did. Yeah, and I just used, I think, a Languo gel pen, I think, for the sprinkles. So yeah, he's cute. This one is a little bit more expensive than their other books just because it does have 100 pages. So, just so you know. Next is Mermaid Dreams. And this one is by Anna Amelia Studio. I have done this page, which I've already posted on Instagram. I did the glitter pattern and then the like ripply water pattern. So that was fun. And then kind of worked on the colorless blender thing too, like with the texture on her fur a little bit. So this is her 4th book. No, this is the 3rd one. She has 4 of them altogether. I just, for some reason, didn't have this one. So, got that one. Then I have Coco Wyo's newest book, which is The Little Cat. And it's so cute. I have to get like every flippin' cat book that I find. Like this right here, this would be my cats if they got out. Like the goofy looks on their faces, they're so cute. Oh, that's sad. They're in a box. Oh man, they're so good though. I love them. But yeah, I would also like to, you know, work on patterns and stuff in this book too. Or honestly, I could just straight color it and not worry about it because that's cute. Then this is Millie Witch, and this is by Petite Folio. Saw this one on Instagram and I really liked it. It's just this little witch. Liked it because of this page. This is just a cute little witch doing witchy things with her friends. Love that one. And that one. So much fun. A dragon. So, then Coco Wyo had another book before the cat book. This one came out first. I'll grab this one too. This one's been out for a little while. I mean, not too long, but I originally wasn't going to get it. But alas, here we are. I really liked this page without like the paintings, like the pearl earring and Mona Lisa and like Starry Night. They're really cute. That's funny. Yeah, I'm sure that I haven't seen too many people talk about this one because I feel like they snuck out the last 2 books like real quietly almost. I only found them because I saw it on Facebook, I think. This one is a little different. It is a coloring book, but it is paper dolls. So they're intended for you to color them and then cut them out. So in the back, you start out with these things that I think these are like the bases. Yeah, so you would color this and then like cut out like a background kind of thing. And then these are like, maybe you're like building a whole scene actually. So these would be like in the background or the foreground or whatever. Here's different parts to, oh, backgrounds. Okay. Yeah, so those would go on the other ones. It's a little confusing, I'm not gonna lie. Or I'm just not smart enough to figure it out. These wardrobes are cute, or you could build, color, and then cut out like different furniture pieces, and then you have different pieces of clothing and accessories and all that fun stuff that you can color and then cut out, and then here eventually here's your different little people, animals that you would cut out and then put the clothes on them. So characters, outfits, furniture, backgrounds, companions, envelopes. Keep your paper doll world organized. Oh, okay. Make an envelope to keep everything in there. So that's pretty cool if you want something a little different. I don't know how much I'll actually cut them out. I'll probably just color them. But Jade Summer's newest, Cozy Hawaii. I know there's also some drama going on with Jade Summer. I know that my friend Emily, I love you, Emily, you know, has been pretty upset with Jade Summer too. In their Facebook group, they no longer want anyone to post pictures from their older books. So pretty much like they're like any books that you can't buy anymore. So like a lot of people have, I think it's called Cute Mermaids. My cat is going crazy and I have no idea what he wants. It's called Cute Mermaids. So in their Facebook group, they don't want you to post your colored pictures from any of those older books for some reason, even though they're literally their books. So that is kind of not cool. There were some other things. There's a lot. There's always drama, you know, but like I love this book, and Jade Summer's 100 Chibi Grayscale book, which I think I've talked about before, is my favorite coloring book. Like, has not changed. I have, probably 1,500 books by this point, and that one is still my absolute favorite. So I have only colored like 7 pictures out of the 100, but mostly because I did like a whole bunch, like all in a row, and then I was like, oh no, what if I finish it and then I run out and then I don't have another book like this? So then I've stopped for the past like 6 months or so, so I need to go back and work in it more. But so yeah, I wish that they would like not do that, and I really wish that they would let you buy their older books still, like even digitally. Like I just want to have all of them and can't, so that's annoying. But anyway, get off my soapbox. This one is their newest one by Candice Janney, which I feel like she's done pretty much all of the like newer ones, like the Cozy Eras and what is it, Europe, and there's another one. Oh, Japan. Duh. And I love this one because I have actually been to Hawaii. I have not been to Europe. I mean, that other one, the Europe one's still cute and I have it. But this one was really cool to like be like, oh, I did that. I didn't do this because I didn't like to be on the beach because I don't like sand. I know what you're thinking. Brittany, why'd you go to Hawaii if you don't like sand? Yeah, I also don't like the ocean. Hawaii was so pretty, and I had such a good time. I went with one of my friends, and it was so much fun. But yeah, the sand got everywhere, and it just made me so mad. And then the water was just salty, and I'm not an ocean girly. But everything else we did was great. Shave ice in Hawaii was delicious. Loved seeing like the turtles, and we went in like a submarine, like all the way down to the bottom, not the bottom of the ocean, but like, you know, relatively far down, and saw some like sharks and some fish, and you know, that was cool. Went to a luau, that was fun. Yeah. But this one was so cute. They were on a luau. They went to a luau. Oh, there were so many chickens in Hawaii. Like, there were just like chickens just like walking around in Maui. It was funny. Love this picture. So, but yeah, so that's their newest one. This one I know we're all excited about. By the way, the rest of these are only cute and cozy / like this small square books. So if you're not into that sort of thing, don't want to keep you any longer. But if you are, I have some pretty cute ones. So, this is Cozy Seasons by Usiku, which she also did Year of Witches, like the two like witch girl books. There's 3 of them. I have the compilation one, and then Lonely Pumpkin, and I think that was all. Lonely Pumpkin, there's like 3 books too. She also has an Etsy. She has some like single images on there, but this is her cute and cozy, and I love it so much. I need to color this one for my birthday. I keep forgetting, but I like it because it's still kind of creepy. Because like their eyes, they're just like little button eyes, and they're just kind of creepy. How'd they color them here? Oh, just like buttons. That makes sense. But it's just all the animals doing all the people things, and I love it. She announced that this was coming out, like, or that it had come out, like, it was a total, like, surprise, just like, bam. And I immediately went to Amazon and bought it. I held off on the other ones for, like, ever, and I have no idea why. And, you know, I love them. So, this is another one that I waited a long time to get, and I don't know why. This is Pirates by Sabarin Studio, I think, maybe, volume 1. She's on Instagram, and I love her, like, reels and stuff. I love pirates, first of all. Oh, her name is Sabrina. That makes sense. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so I like the style of these. It's a little different. They're like little animals, but they're like taller. Yeah, so they're fun, and they're like super detailed for being like a cute and cozy book. Which, can we even call these cute and cozy anymore? Because it's not actually all of them anymore. All of them, but oh, that's not a new book. Oh well, we'll leave it in here. This one is Tallulah Fine's newest book. This is Bugs Kingdom, sorry. I have Clown Moments, which I've shown in another video, Aesthetic Girls, and Magical Moments. So, love their books. And this one's really fun. So they're these little bugs. And I don't normally like bugs, but these are cute. They're like bugs doing like fantasy things. And then you have like the worms, but they're jesters. So that's cute. So there's that one. This one is not new, but I don't know if I've shown it. I think I have. It just got stuck in this pile for some reason. This is Loved by Creative Paula. And I've done this page. And then I've done... Maybe I've only done one page. Oh, nope. Nope. Oh, and that page. This was... Yo. Okay. I don't know where I was with that last one. We're just gonna leave it. Next we have Wiener Dogs. This one is by Tom Page. I've seen this artist before, and I just didn't have anything by them. It's so funny. Yeah, this artist has a lot of really funny books, that I want to get eventually. Oh my gosh, they chased a squirrel up the tree. So cute. Oh, look. Look. Space Timber. Yeah, this one's really cute. I, don't really want to ever get another dog. I mean, I have 2 dogs. I have a golden doodle and a corgi. But if I were to ever get another dog, it would probably be a wiener dog. Because they're so cute. Oh no, they got in the trash. That's bad. So yeah. Yeah, definitely want to get more of his books because I love that art style. This one low-key, it might be AI. I'm not gonna lie. I got really, really excited when I saw this cow, this Highland cow in like a fairy costume. And I didn't really do a whole lot of like digging into the artist. I kind of just bought it, which I don't normally do. But they're really cute though. Like, other than the fact that 1, the Ferris wheel is floating, 2, why are you wearing like winter clothes at a carnival? Which, I mean, I guess you could technically, but isn't that normally like a summer thing? I don't know. Space Timber? Maybe. But they are still really cute. And like, look how cute that is. And I really want to think that it's not AI, because everything kind of makes sense, you know? Like, there aren't any like weird things. There's a floating mushroom, I guess is weird, but then it's also like, it's because like the stars or whatever in front of it. So I'm just gonna go with it's not AI. Also, there's a dragon, so that's cool. I love Highland cows. And I really need to do that one this month. Hang on. Oh no, where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so I can flip through that one if you want, but this is by Noah and Lucy Publishing. Again, haven't ever heard of them, but, you know. I also got this one at the same time. Listen, it's called A Fluffy Cow's Adventure. It's a magical forest, A Fluffy Cow's Adventure. Also by Lucy and Noah. Wait. This one's Noah and Lucy, and this one's Lucy and Noah. Interesting. Okay, so this one has a little bit more going on than the other one. Like, the other one was kind of just like a cow, like, plopped down in the middle of like a picture. These are like actual little scenes, and I feel like these are hand drawn. Space Timber. Yeah, these feel more. I love that page so much. That's so cute. Oh, and that one too. Yeah, I am kind of confused now. So like, they give the same vibes because the font is the same, and like this like black line thing here is the same. I wonder if they've changed their names or something. When was this one published? 2024 by Lucy and Noah. And then this one says published in 2024 by Lucy and Noah. So they just made a boo-boo on their logo, I think. Okay, so it's the same artist. Looks like they have other books too. Wildflowers, Mermaids, Bears, another Highland Cows. Oh, that one's a kawaii one. I might need to look that one up. So the other one might not be AI. It might be okay. Anyway, if you like Highland Cows, these are good options. I have quite a few Highland Cow books now, so I can do like a video on them if you want to see them all. Okay, so I talked about this book with some people in one of my groups on Instagram, and we were talking about it, and I was like, oh, someone asked me if I had it, and I was like, nah, I don't have it. And then they showed me a picture from the book, and I was like, god dang it, now I really want it. So I went on Amazon, and it said that I'd purchased it. I purchased it already, and I had. What happened was I bought it when I was in the middle of like moving all my books and stuff, and I just like stuck it on a random shelf, and then I forgot about it. But now I remembered. Now I have it. Is this supposed to be the Emperor's New Clothes? Or whatever it's called. I don't know. But this is Mythology Moments, but it wouldn't be. That was ignore that. By Bergamot Publishing, and I'm really loving all of the cute and cozy meets like fantasy vibes books that we're getting now. So these are going to be really fun, and I really need to start working in some of these books. So yeah, definitely recommend that one. It's Famous Mythology Legends, all that fun stuff. This one is another Ruby Joy, same artist as the one way back in like the beginning of the stack. So this one is Fantasy Kingdoms. So this one's a little simpler, but also very cute. I like their faces. They're just really sweet. Oh, that's a good mermaid too, with the crystals and everything. Hold on. I'm not gonna get all these mermaids done. Yeah. So that one's cute. I'm gonna start moving quicker and quicker. I'm sorry. Why is that one in the stack? I don't know what I've done with my books. We're just going with it. This is by Annika Quinn, and I also saw this one on Instagram. This is Kawaii 2, and I don't think I have Kawaii 1, but this is Animals and Landscapes. This one is definitely the more bold style. But little baby, and look at that chunky beaver, and look at that otter, and they're so cute. Where's the page that made me buy it? Hold on, I'll find it. The panda eating the watermelon. This one, the red panda. It's adorable. Where did it go? Ugh. Well, anyway, they're all really cute. Also those. Oh, this one. Yeah, oh no, it was this one. There's a capybara on the crocodile. Alligator? Crocodile? I don't know. Yeah. Look at him. Love it. And also this one, because it's a raccoon. But these are just like super simple and really fun. I need to look up the first one. Don't know why I didn't before. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Nope. My Care Bear won't stay up there. This one, why is this one? I have this one in the... Okay, well, this is Fashion Vibes by Bugoki. I'm pretty sure that I've had this for like months, and I have no idea why it's in this stack. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, some of my books have got mixed up here. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, okay. So this one I have had for a while. I'll show it to you anyway because it's right here. This is like the style from, what was it, last summer when they were popular? Like the bold and easy, like single pictures on a page kind of thing. I really like fashion-y type books. So, this one is new. This is also by Bergamot Publishing. This is Cozy Vikings. This is a different style of artwork, though. This one feels more kind of like whirly art style, kind of, or whirly art studio, like the way that the animals are drawn. But I like it. They're Zachary's. That's cute. Yeah, I love this one. But yeah, I just really thought this was a neat idea. So that's the Chill Vikings coloring book. This one. Okay, so this one says that it was designed in Switzerland. It doesn't say that it was drawn. So, but this is Cozy Enchanted Mandalas. So I really like mandalas that are not just like flowers, and they're like shapes, you know. So I like things, and I really liked these little like chibi fairy tale, like this Hansel and Gretel, and what was this supposed to be like? I have no idea. Snow White, Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. That one looks like Ursula. It's weird. But anyway, oh, that's Sleeping Beauty. So now that I'm looking at it, though, oh, that one's cute though. So I mean, they're cute. They're teeny tiny little things, you know. There's like these random pages in the middle. I don't know. That's kind of weird. This is Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, that's cool. Aladdin. So I mean, dragon. Love it. Pinocchio, but it's a girl. That's kind of cool. But okay, so that one's technically supposed to be Beauty and the Beast and Mrs. Potts. I don't think they're AI. I think that I would imagine like one singular image was probably drawn or like found, and then they just kind of like, you know, turned it into a mandala, which is fine. Rapunzel. So yeah, they have quite a few others too. So if you don't like fairy tales but you like the mandalas, then you could try those out. So this is Gerald James Capo. Yeah, but that's those. Also, it was an Amazon book. It's just like thicker than the normal Amazon books. Okay, we have two more. We've made it to the end. I have to put all these together into a video because I had to pause it like so many times. What's weird about these? Two things. One, this is the first one. It's got a matte cover. This is the second one. It's got a shiny cover. This is the first one. It's super thin. Look at that. Like, super thin, right? This is the second one. It's, like, chunky. These are Taylor's Moments by Jelly Pink. So these are, I'm assuming, like, that's supposed to probably be, like, Welcome to New York. What do you have? Like, that one, I don't know. Like, Down Bad. Or Fortnite, maybe. I don't know. No, it's Becky. That's funny. I mean, like, you know, then you've got Love Story. And so, I mean, like, it's scenes from different movies or, like, movies, songs, Taylor Swift songs. She's got her cardigan on. That's cute. They're making friendship bracelets. That's cute. Then this one would be, like, going to the Eras Tour, which I didn't get to do. That's sad. Christmas Tree Farm. Taylor and her cats. Those would be from Belong With Me. Wow, okay, let's see how many Easter eggs you can find and how many you can add to this book. So that's the first one. And it's alright. But I got the first one because I wanted the second one, I'm not gonna lie. the artwork has changed so much. Like there's, I don't want to say they're better because the other ones aren't bad, but like, how cool is that? Like, Team Betty, buy them all. It's fine. That's funny. I love this one. Sorry, I haven't really looked at this one. Taylor Knight, that's cute. I don't know how much I'll color in the other one. With the Kansas City Chiefs, like, okay, Taylor. Dancing in the kitchen by the refrigerator light, you know, that whole thing. Forgot what I was saying. But anyway, they're very different. Like, if you look at that one, and then look at this one. I mean, they're not super different, but even like the faces, the shapes are different. The cats are different. Her hand's not connected to her. Oh yeah, it is. There's your wrist. I don't know. I mean, obviously you can like improve as like an artist. So I like them both, but this one has more of like the songs that I like in it. So like Down Bad's my favorite song. So that's funny because it's from the You Need to Calm Down video. This one's really cute though. So yeah, if you like Taylor Swift, this one just has a lot more to it than the other one. This book is packed with hidden Easter eggs and more than double the pages of the first edition. Only true members of the tortured coloring department will spot them. That's funny. So if you're a Taylor Swift fan, like I am, I like this cover better than this one. But, you know. Okay. That's the end. It's been 6 years since I sat down. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to put this all together and upload it. So it will probably be up Sunday. So if you're watching it at Sunday, then congratulations. Wait, today's Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. Monday. Maybe tomorrow, depending on when I wake up and everything. I have to put all this stuff away first before I can do anything because my office is a mess all of a sudden. So I will work on that, and I maybe might at least get all of the videos transferred to my computer tonight because that takes forever. Okay, I'm just rambling now. I will see you guys in the next one. If perchance you want a flip through of any of these videos, or you have an idea of a video for me to do, put it in the comments below. I did have a request from someone that I do like a comparison of like my different mediums, so I might do that eventually, slowly. So if you want to pick like a particular medium for me to start with, then also maybe comment that below. Because it'll take a little bit for me to figure out. Yeah. So I am gonna work on getting all this stuff put away. So I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like to. We're almost to 400 subscribers, which is very exciting. Yeah, so I will see you guys later. Have a good weekend. Bye.